Hi! Hello Wonder Yogis! Idan here and welcome to my channel. If you have tight hip flexors, then you are at the right place because in this video I'm gonna share with you 3 dynamic stretches to open up tight hip flexors. This video is 1 out of 3 videos in a series where I'm gonna share with you how to release tight hip flexors, tight hamstrings, and tight back and shoulders. You can find links to the other 2 videos in this series down below in the description of this video. Now, if you're ready, let's begin! Ooh! One more thing before we begin! Now, my friends, let's release tight hip flexors. So the first move I like to do to release the hips is the 1990 switch. It goes like this. You start seated on your tuchus with your legs apart, heels down on the ground, and your knees in 90 degrees. Okay, not too narrow, not too wide. Heels down, knees in 90 degrees. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna lower both knees to one side, keeping this 90-degree angle in the knees, and then placing the palms down and lowering the chest towards the knee. You're gonna feel a good stretch in the hips. You hold it for 3 and 2 and 1. You come back up and you switch. Both knees to the other side, you lower, keep the 90 degrees, place your palms down on the ground and reach in with your chest towards the knee. Feel the stretch of the hips. Hold it for 3, 2, and come back up. Switch to the other side. Very simple. Again, palms down, reach with your chest down, hold for 3, come back up, and to the other side. 10 repetitions on each side. Oh yeah. And that's it. This is how you release and mobilize the hips, tight hips. Very, very simple. Now let's move to the second one. For the second stretch to release tight hip flexors, we stay seated on the ground. So, you stay seated on the ground and you lower both knees to one side, but this time you bring the knee towards the opposite foot and the other leg, the other foot is bent backwards. This time not 90 degrees, just bent backwards. What we're gonna do in here, we lower both knees to the left side, so we take the left hand down on the ground behind us and we press the hips forward and up, reaching with the hand up and back until you feel this good stretch on the hip flexors. You hold for 3, 2, 1, lower down, and then you switch sides, both knees to the other side. Knee to foot, oh yeah, both knees to the right side, sending the right arm backwards down on the ground, and then we lift the hips up and forward, sending the left arm backwards, stretching our hip flexors, and lowering down. Let me demonstrate from the side. Again, we lower both knees to one side, foot to knee, sending the arm backward, down on the ground. We lift the hips up and forward, reaching with the hand all the way back. Feel the stretch on your hip flexors. Hold for 3, 2, breathe in, and lower down. Repeat on the other side. Both knees to the opposite direction. Knee to opposite foot. One hand behind the back and send the hips up and forward. Send the arm backward. Feel the stretch for 3, 2, and you lower back down. And release 10 times on each side. Now let's move to the third stretch. The third stretch is done in yogi squat position. Oh yeah. So basically what you do, you come into a yogi squat. Your feet 45 degrees pointing outside, your knees pointing outside as well. If it's not comfortable for you and you can't reach with your heels down, roll a towel, a bed towel, and place it underneath your heels for support. Now, if it's comfortable for you, you can just come into yogi squat, and from here move, lifting 1 foot at a time, the inner side of your feet, just moving from side to side, stretching those tight hips. Open the knee to the side, you can press the knee away a little bit, just play with it and move from one side to the other one. Press the knee away, deepen the stretch. And one move that I really like in here is just placing one hand down and then reach with the other arm up to the sky and switch sides. One palm down, the other one up to the sky, and I'm pressing the knee away with my arm to open the hips a little bit more. You do this 10 repetitions on each side, reaching with your arms up or just pressing the knee away, or just moving from side to side for about a minute, and that's it. This is how you open and release tight hip flexors. Oh yeah. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give this video thumbs up. And let me know in the comments below which of the stretches you like the most. Remember that this video is 1 out of 3 videos in a series where I'm going to share with you how to release tight hip flexor just like we did, tight hamstring and tight back and shoulders. You can find links to the other 2 videos down in the description of this video. I will see you here on the next video. Until then, always remember to do yoga. It just makes life better. Ciao, ciao!